Hey there, it's Kate, and I'm popping in here today because, we're in March and we're just about into springtime, and we've come through what for some people is a really dreary time of year. It's, the long days, all of that can sometimes be just a little overwhelming for people, and quite often you end up feeling a little bit more depressed than you normally do because of the simple reason that just the long days. People who suffer from mental illness or uh, disorders of the brain can often struggle in these times to uh, function as well as they want to. They can often feel like they're just surrounded with too much darkness. And on top of that, we have had a couple of years where everybody's mood has been somewhat shifted because we have not had the same amount of physical contact with our friends. We have not had our community around us so much in a physical sense. We have communicated by Zoom and over social media, etc. But we really need connection with each other to actually uplift our moods in many instances. And today I want to share with you, my name's Kate, by the way. I'm sorry about that. My name's Kate. I am a life coach and I am a health coach, emotional freedom coach, and a money coach. And at the moment, I'm actually certifying in one of the most favorite things that I do in my life, and I'm certifying to be an essential oils coach. And today I wanted to share with you some of my favorite oils that I know are emotional stability oils. In other words, if you're feeling down, if you're having a bad day, or you're feeling like it's dreary, and I'm telling you, look, I've got lights on and etc. And because it's so dreary outside, I'm open in my office to lots and lots of windows, and suddenly it's gone sort of semi-dark in here. And the first thing that I do if I start to feel like I just don't want to do anything, I feel like I want to procrastinate, or I feel like, something's interrupted my day, I will reach for one of what I call my uplifting oils. Now, some of these, if you're familiar with essential oils, and I use Young Living essential oils because they are seed to seal. There is no other brand of essential oils that are seed to seal. What does that mean? That means that I know where they were planted. In fact, I've been assisted in planting lavender in Utah, and I have watched it be harvested in the same farm. I have watched the distillation process take place on the same farm, and I've been into the lab and the laboratories nearby where it is all sealed and processed and put in the little bottle just for you. So that is one of the reasons that I am a big fan of this particular company. So all I say to you is that you may be with another company, and that's great, or you may love essential oils, and all I say to you is make sure that you know that these are top grade, that they are organic, that they are therapeutic grade essential oils, because otherwise you cannot be guaranteed of where those oils come from. One of the reasons I like seed to seal. So my first oil that I know, and I use this actually in when I'm performing what's called aroma freedom technique, where that's why I say I'm an emotional freedom coach. This actually helps you get rid of blocks and things that are stopping you. If you ever want to chat to me about that, please put a comment below, and you can have a free coffee chat with me, and I'll talk to you about breaking down those barriers and how you can do that. And in that process, one of the oils that we do to seal everything in and make sure that our affirmation is amazing is this little oil. It's called Citrus Fresh. And all citrus oils, in other words, this has got a combination of citrus oils, but all your citrus oils, lemon and orange, mandarin, grapefruit, all of the citrus family have uplifting powers. In other words, they will uplift you emotionally. And don't be afraid of the grapefruit oils. Check with your doctor or check online to see whether you are on a particular medication. But grapefruit oil, the essential oil, is not the same as drinking grapefruit juice. So do your research on that. I know for me that I can have the grapefruit essential oil, but I cannot drink the drink. So, I love my Citrus Fresh, and my Citrus Fresh is something that is an inexpensive oil, but boy, does it pack some power. The other one that is an absolute go-to in my arsenal of everyday things. I mean, this little baby here is peppermint, is good for so many things. This will work on a headache. This will work, one drop of this will help alleviate the pain of a bite. And I know I have lots of testimonies about that. This little oil is absolutely essential to have. It's also uplifting. You want to have a peppermint experiment, then put a drop on your hand, put your tongue on it, put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and then put the rest across the back of your neck. And the next thing you know, you are going to be, wow, lifted out of this planet. Peppermint is just wonderful smell, absolutely amazing smell, but one of the best uplifting all-round oils, essential oils that can help you every day. I would never be without peppermint in my arsenal. There are two oils that I get the panics about when I go, I've only got one left, and that's peppermint and lavender. Lavender is also an uplifting oil, but not the sort of oil that I use for actually really lifting your mood. Frankincense. This is a very, very healing oil, but it's also an uplifting oil. It is a holy anointing oil, of course, used in biblical days, but frankincense has an amazing power to actually help you spiritually. So by inhaling this, or if you want to put one drop on, you can put a drop in your palm of your hand, which I've just done, rub clockwise. Inhale. You can also rub that clockwise on your wrists, and it is going to help you. Sometimes we need that spiritual uplift, and that takes us from feeling down to being uplifted and gets us back in contact with our inner being, which is our spirit. Valor. Now, Valor is another one of my really go-to oils. By the way, I will put a link underneath here. I will put these up on my website if any of you want to get these as a bundle. These 5 oils that I'm showing you today all have many, many, many uses to them. They are not single-use oils. They are able to be used for many purposes. Valor is another one of these. Do you know, I make my husband put this on his toe, underneath his toe every night, because it does help with snoring. And he can, yeah. So I use that for that. But Valor instigates courage within us and helps us feel confident. It is another oil that I actually use sometimes at the end to seal affirmations in and seal goals and that you have set for yourself. And it is an amazing, amazing oil. It is also part of Gary's Protocol, which I use every morning. I use for oils, and I'll talk to you about that maybe tomorrow, because that is a way to start your day that puts you in the right frame of mind right from the beginning. Another oil that is a combination of different oils that I really love is Egyptian gold. Now, all of the oils in here were used in ancient days, very ancient days in Egypt. Also used in all of the ancient, what would you say, countries that did use oils for anointing, embalming, fragrance. So these oils are called Egyptian gold, and if I'm correct, most of the oils in here were used in Egypt, and quite often they were used for embalming, or they were used for anointing, or different fragrances that were used by people like Cleopatra. She was, I think they called her, it was a mystery cloud. She had a cloud of mystery around her. And that is being thought to think because she did use a lot of essential oils. So that's some oils to help you, because I don't know about you, but in Atlanta today, it's a little bit of a dreary day. And we can do that as we're transitioning out of the cold weather into the warm weather and into spring. Now, we're going to be in spring, and you might want to spruce up for spring. So these oils here are what are currently sitting on my desk. And so that when I feel like, I just am, my joy just suddenly went somewhere, this is what I reach for. So I will put a link below this so that you can go to my website and pick up this bundle, or some of these if you choose to. So remember, these essential oils, they are from plants and seeds, bushes, shrubs, that come from our earth. These are natural. They help us. They aren't the cure-all or be-all or end-all, but they certainly help us, and they especially help us in this time when we can be struggling to get into spring and out of these long, cold, dreary days. So that's it for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.